Howdy folks, it's episode 47 of my blind RS3 playthrough. Main focus is questing right now. I am still on the lookout for AFK skilling activities. I will be finishing 99 smithing in this episode. Going to start experimenting with training dungeoneering via Demonheim Archaeology, which was released in the game fairly recently because I hate dungeoneering and I need something that's AFK, and it's something that would last me a long time and give me a bunch of chronouts in the process. Let's get to the episode here. All right, I'm making my last piece of Tetsu gear here, the helmet, and then I shouldn't have to worry about plate ever again. Nice. Craft an entire set of armor and weapons worthy of a Tetsu warrior. I'll show off what it looks like here in a second. Here's the full set. Still don't have a high enough attack level to equip the katana and the wakizashi, but it looks pretty cool. I'm happy with it. Tier 85 gear set. It just took like a year and a couple months of religious player-owned ports. Right, back on the smithing grind here. I have to make 3,000 rune bars, 3,000 elder rune bars, and then I can actually start leveling the skill. Smithing 93. Smithing 94. I wanted to knock this one out because it makes smelting elder rune bars a little bit faster. I'll go back to finish smelting everything, and I should just be able to knock out 99 in one go after that. Smithing 95. Smithing 96. At the phase of making 5 Elder Rune Burial sets all at once, so this is probably going to be at least a couple levels. I'm not sure if it's going to be all the way to 99. Smithing 97. Smithing 98. 1 level to go. It should be after I finish these 2 burial sets. That should get me the rest of the way there. Oh, this is satisfying. I think my math is going to work out almost exactly perfect. I will hit 99 right as I finish this last burial set. It's good to be done with smithing. It's bad to have another AFK thing that I can't do anymore, but hey, you know, I got a bunch of work done during the grind. There it is, 99 smithing. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this piece, and I'm probably not gonna bother with smithing for a long time. I might explore masterwork smithing. I think that you have to make some of those bars for other activities that aren't making masterwork gear for melee in particular, but happy to have another 99. I guess I should also mention that I bought every respect reward that matters in the process of getting to 99. Yeah, so I have the Royale Cannon, the Restocking Cannon. I'm not going to be using those anytime soon, and then everything else doesn't matter. Done with smithing. Goodbye. Amusingly, I did not get to level 20 on my hammer. Only level 17. Alright, we're going to try doing this dungeoneering training via archaeology. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to AFK here for a really long time. I think this is what I need. Castle Hall Rubble. I made my first set of artifacts for the thing that gives you tokens. We'll see how many tokens it gives me, and then I can try to do a rough calculation on how much of this I'm going to have to do to get to 99 dungeoneering. I guess I could just sit on the tokens, because I don't actually need dungeoneering levels for anything. So I could just accrue the tokens, right? In case I change my mind and there's something I want to spend the tokens on instead. All right, turning in the collection. I always get chronouts. Yeah, okay. This would be a good way to get a bunch of chronouts because I would benefit from having more of those. Large dungeoneering token boxes, 8,252. 8,252. I think part of the issue is I get more tokens the higher my dungeoneering level is when I redeem them. So maybe it does make sense to like or get as many level ups early as I can so I get more tokens per turn in. I'll figure it out. I actually got teleblocked. I actually got teleblocked and killed. I'm just doing a daily run of runes here in the morning. I lost an augmented offhanded chicken. I have to process this later. It's like it's 5:30 in the morning. I was just quickly doing a daily rune run. That feels so bad. Dude's here like laughing at me afterward. Cool. Just standing here taunting me. I've never been hassled like this before. I can't even process it. I'm just gonna sign off. I didn't lose a lot. I mean, I lost some like pouches and stuff, but geez. All right, so I was on a phone call earlier when that happened. I was just doing my routine dailies and I got killed. I'm over here trying to kill chickens to get my augmented, well, to get an offhand rubber chicken back. It is a huge bummer that I lost that thing. Just massive time loss, waste of time. I think that this drop rate is actually insanely rare, like 1 in 2,500 or 5,000 or something. I've been here for a little while and haven't seen it. So So I think what I'm actually going to do is just go for the hard Sears Village achievements. It gives you an offhand called the Enhanced Excalibur, which is untradeable. I think it would still get destroyed if I die, but I can replace it very easily and trivially. And I can just use that instead of the offhand rubber chicken. And it turns out I actually already qualify for everything for those achievements, so I may as well do them. I'll just add that to the Candy Loop tracker and get it done. I was pretty baffled by that, like getting attacked so early in the morning, doing a single run, just on whatever server I logged in on. They just happened to catch me. It's actually like super demoralizing because now I have to get all those pouches back. I know I could get them trivially in the Abyss, but I can't get to fight the Abyss monsters to collect them. So I suppose I'm not using RuneSpan points for anything. I could just use RuneSpan points to replace all of them, I think. I suppose I'll just do that just because it's fucking annoying. I do have 8,000 RuneSpan points, so I can get my massive pouch back. I thought you could buy regular pouches here. Oh, it's just like GP. Okay, that's not too bad. Do not care about GP at all. Do not sell this small pouch. Okay, hold on. I might have to change my relics so that I don't teleport to the center so I can get the small and medium back. Let me check. Yeah, that's the only way to get them. I guess if I'm just doing a daily run to the Abyss to dump my Wicked Hood Pure Essence, it doesn't really matter that I teleport to the center since I'm not doing constant runs, so I can drop that anyway and replace it with the Persistent Rage Relic again. That's probably a good move. Just do that. And on the plus side, I have some chronotes now from doing this Dungeoneering token grind, so normally I'd have to leave and go do Archaeology for a bit to fund it. Putting Persistent Rage back on. Okay, let me go get these pouches. I shouldn't have bought those pouches then, but whatever. Got some armadillo components. Go over here doing the rest of my dailies. Well, I keep getting level ups while I'm doing dailies and not noticing. I got 110 necromancy from doing my daily Reaper kills. Okay, I've been at this for a while. I'm going to do a bunch of restorations. I don't want to do any material caches right now because they're annoying and take forever. But I should be able to do 5 sets that should get me a Dungeoneering level, I think. Don't know if I'm going to get anywhere close to an Archaeology level. I think this is actually kind of slow Archaeology XP. Okay, this should be level 82 Dungeoneering. There we go. Alright, I've got some time finally, so I am going to go ahead and do the thing I said I'm going to do and do these Sears Village achievements. I already have a good chunk of them done. You've seen me do, I think these are the exact same achievements for the most part from old school, so I'll just report if anything interesting or different comes up while I'm working on them. Okay, already we have an achievement that's new to me. I have to walk clockwise around this statue, so this way. Weird. The achievement's called Y, which I agree, I don't know why. Okay. It's cute. Give a poison chalice to Arthur. I think these are pretty different from the old school ones, actually. You have chosen poorly. So many good Last Crusade references in RS3. You give 5 ciders to people. I didn't have to brew these. I was able to buy them in Miscellanea, but it's only because I've done Royal Trouble. Happy Hour. Okay. To use a dairy churn. Okay. Okay. Don't even need to finish it. I have to, like, fill pots with flour. I think I can do this and then I can empty it and just do it 5 times. Oh, there we go. There we go. Easy is done. I'm gonna work on medium now. Okay, one of the things you have to do for the medium task is climb up and get shot without mercy. Do I have to like talk to them to confirm that this is okay? Okay, I think I just have to shoot all of them with a regular shield bow from a distance and it should be completely fine. To kill 1 guard from each tower, and then I have to go get like 1,000 archery tickets, which sounds a little annoying, but I should be able to do it. Okay, this requires me to use bronze arrows. I guess this is gonna take a while, so let you know when I'm done. I just have to click this every time, I think, and it's based on my range level. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. It's a little annoying. I get like 47 tickets every time, so this will take me a while, but I guess if you're not an Ironman, you can just buy these off the Grand Exchange. Alright, should be done with this now. It did take a minute. Wasn't too bad, though. I think I just have to show the tickets to the guy. Talk to him, maybe? There we go. Okay, that's it. Had to make a Pyre Lord pouch really quick. I guess one of the tasks I have to do is make a fire with maple logs in Sears Village. Okay, that should be doable. Pretty funny that the Pyre Lord can light the log, but it doesn't really matter because everybody has a tinderbox in their tool belt now, right? All right, looks like medium tasks are done. Working on hard tasks now. The hard achievements are significantly easier than the medium achievements, it turns out, or at least they're less work involved. It's pretty straightforward stuff like burn a magic log, make a magic short bow. You know, I'm kind of used to these achievements just being, do you have the skill to do it, and did you complete the quest? And then the task itself is rather trivial and rather quick. Turn on piety when you walk in the courthouse, for instance. All right, last task here is making some water orbs and then using a grapple to grapple across here, which should just take a quick second. So I think what I do is I cast this on the obelisk. Been a while. Yeah, there we go. And then I should just be able to grapple across with my enchanted grapple on my tool belt. Which is nice that they added that. It's pretty convenient. There we go. Hard task done. That's technically all I need to do in order to unlock the Enhanced Excalibur. But I'm going to go ahead and do the elite ones as well because I technically qualify for them, and why not? All the elite tasks are kind of interesting. You have to make a bunch of things from scratch, so you have to make each individual part. So like one of them is making a magic shield bow, but you also have to pick and spin the flax. So that's kind of neat. All right, magic shield bow should be done there. Also have to do an enchanted diamond-tipped bolt. Okay. Bolt for it done. I'm just going to dump all this crap. Next up, I have to make an extreme ranging potion in the ranging guild and take a sip from it, which is pretty easy. I guess I have to do it from, they say from scratch. I have to make the super potion with the wine of Zamorak and then add the Grenwall spikes and then sip. Should be easy to do. Okay, should be pretty easy. Just, Dwarf Weed Potion unfinished. Super Ranging Potion, Grenwall Spikes. Extreme Ranging, take a sip. There we go. Plenty Potentiary. Wow, that's... They're having fun with these achievement names. Okay, this is probably the easiest one. You just have to cast Fertile Soil on a patch in Catherby. There we go. And that pretty much just leaves the weird one. It's called It's a Trap. No, wait, it's a pie. It's a joke because it's an Admiral pie. Admiral Akbar. I think I have to do it with a range, so I'm gonna have to change my spellbook back, but that should be fine. Admiral pie from scratch. Ooh, this is especially mean. They make you grow your own potato as well, which is fine. I'll just go grab a Sundry Potion so I can do it immediately and not have to wait, but that's interesting. I don't mind. I think this is actually kind of a cool way to do an achievement because it does make sure that you have all of these skills leveled up, right? Okay, I think I have this ready. Bake the pie. Hopefully it doesn't burn. That would be annoying. Pies. Here we go. Hey, there we go. Okay, so all the tasks are done. I have to talk to a bunch of different NPCs to pull up the items, but that's exciting. Okay, so I gotta talk to a seer first to get the first headband. There we go, and I'll just throw all this on agility as usual. Then I have to talk to the guy at the coal trucks to get the second one. I'm just gonna walk over there now. Stankers, the guy that gives you poison chalices. Okay, Stankers, what's up, bud? Task system. Yeah, thanks. I think almost all of these rewards from all of the different diaries are completely useless, with the exception of like this one, the hard achievement reward. Getting the offhand Excalibur is really helpful. And there might be another one that's a little bit harder to get, but most of them, like all those rewards, like, oh, you can pick extra flax, like it's RS3, who gives a shit? Sir K is next. All right, thank you. Oh, I guess we just talked to Sir K again for the last one. Wonder why they bother moving it around. Weird. That's a lot of lamps. All right. Just dumping these all into agility, and then I'm going to pop out and get this Excalibur. I'm probably just going to destroy the headband, and I'll just reclaim it if I need it in the future, because I don't think I have any use for it? Question mark. I'll review the uses. Maybe getting double logs from cutting trees, but that was something I would have needed to do a long time ago, and that actually mattered. It's a light source in the inventory, so yeah, maybe I'll get rid of a lantern or something to not use up extra bank space, and I'll just use it for that. All right, let's see. Sir K said you'd reward me. Ability on your left hand, blade is more powerful. Okay, that's weird that it becomes offhand when it's enhanced, but whatever. I guess the reward for doing the elite tasks makes it a little bit more useful. Don't know that I'm actually going to end up using that effect. I hear it's pretty decent for certain content, but it probably doesn't. It's probably been deprecated by some other piece of content where having it taking up an inventory slot isn't worth it. The main thing is I'm going to go ahead and augment it and use it instead of my rubber chicken that I lost. Hey, look at that. Wise 3 mobile on the first try. I guess I'd still lose this if I get PK'd. Maybe I won't bother equipping it when I go to do my stupid daily runecraft run. Be about to hit 100 archaeology. Yeah, there it is. And I should get another dungeoneering level here in a second. Here comes another dungeoneering level here. Dungeoneering 83. Okay, should be getting another dungeoneering level here. Dungeoneering 84. This actually isn't taking me that much time at all, given how much AFK I'm getting out of it. Yeah, things are going well. Also have enough chronouts now that I can buy this Maddock Precision upgrade, which should be slightly helpful. 150k chronouts down the drain, but it's pretty useful. Also going to save up for this meteorite shard. I'm not going to be able to use it until I actually finish Plague's End, but it is probably worth getting in the long term. I finished gathering a bunch of materials from material caches to just get rid of all of the dungeoneering stuff I have in my bank. I'm probably going to get an archaeology level here and maybe just one dungeoneering level. I want to take a break from this to do some active play, do some questing. Should be 101 archaeology. Nice. End up having so many chronouts, I'm really excited about that. Okay, 85 dungeoneering. I would highly recommend this to anyone who tries RS3 and doesn't like dungeoneering after playing with it for a little bit. It is actually quite reasonable, the rate at which you get level ups. It's also almost certainly the way to go for tokens. Like if you want to get all these token unlocks like the Bone Crusher and the Charming Imp and stuff, like don't do dungeoneering. Like this is so brainless, and you're probably going to want to enjoy the AFK of getting archaeology to a high enough level anyway first. So yeah, if this had been around since I started, I definitely would have bought everything from here using this method. All right, next quest is called Rockin' Out. I've got all the materials I need for it. I needed to get my Book of Piracy back and buy a pirate outfit, which I just did. We have to go talk to Bill Teach here? Question mark. Speak about Rockin' Out. I want to ask you something about Rabbit Jack. Don't say that Sea Devil's name. Okay, accept quest. I'm going to do his lackeys twice. I get the feeling I keep coming back until I stop him. I think the pirate quest line stops. I don't think we've had a sequel to it yet in old school. We'll probably get some when Sailing comes out. Young Ralph killed him. This albatross and that butcher. Great. I'm locked up protective-like in the customs and excise prison. Big rock off the coast of Karamja. Quarter past never till half past sometime. The only way to get into prison is for piracy. Okay, so I have to get locked up. That's fun. Get yourself arrested in Remington. My acting skills will be sure to get arrested in no time. Your performance as a pirate is pretty criminal. I'm here at the Remington Customs office. I think we're talking to the customs sergeant. Excuse me. Better be important. A plundering scallywag. What? Come to be arrested. Certainly look the part. Because if I came here without the pirate clothes, I see. It's the trick that ship was sunk. Something around here I can use to outsmart him. I have to like learn the facts essentially. Oh, they let me deposit my stuff here. Okay. Wanted posters. Notices. Okay, here we go. Crew of the Saucy Wench. They sank the Gnome's Promise and carried out a boarding of the Reaver off the coast of Port Khazard. I was there. Drove them back over the rail like a true pirate. It didn't happen, though. You are a pirate. That's what I keep telling you. Arresting you under Article 4 of Maritime Law. It's prison for you. Great. What? Great blistering barracudas, I've been caught. Promotion in this for me. Put all your belongings into that locker. Can't transport you anything that might help you escape. Go into the bank. A deposit chest. Okay. So deposit. That's the last of it. How chirpy you are when heavy-handed Harry has a go at you. Fun. Pirating days are over. Nobody escapes from the rock. Okay. Let's say, is that why it's called rocking out? Alcatraz. See how long you last before grinding prison life breaks you. They don't call me heavy-handed Harry for nothing. Insecure? There's an open hole behind me. It's funny. Water is infested with sharks, crabs, mogres, and those little fish that nip you something rotten. I order you not to escape. If you escape, I'll slap you in solitary. He knows who's in charge here. You been taking your pills, boss? Okay, this is a funny quest. Got a tin cup. I do really like you can just leave. It's very funny. Route. Talking to young Ralph. Shout through the door. Hey, you. Hey, can't you hear me? He's as deaf as a post. How do I make him turn around? My natural ingenuity will help me to make something out of the things at hand. An accordion. We're gonna get a crazy monkey island quest out of this. Accordion makes a sad clunking noise. Wave the item back and forth against the bars. We use the tin cup. Not enough to make Ralph turn around. So I could just keep doing that, right? What does the quest say? I have a tin cup. I have an old accordion. I am free to just leave, which is funny, it seems like. I love that our RuneScape protagonist is still kind of like a goofball. Hey guard, I'm hungry. Okay. You should interact with everything. Should try again, I see. It's cruel and unusual punishment. Tosses a bowl of stew in my face. The fish stew soaks into the cheap fabric of your prison top, making it reek of seafood. Okay. Oh, it's a fishy prison uniform top. Alright. Can Can I like combine this with this or something? Maybe I can get his attention with the stink. Anything else around here that I can interact with? Alright, let me turn on the interactable highlight. Maybe that's the problem. Let's do interactables blue. I think the pipes are an independent interactable. Wow. There's a prisoner in a lower cell trying to communicate with me. Tap the pipes. Next on codes, I'll give this a try. Tap out what you think is a message to the prisoner below. Oh. My rudimentary tapping skills might have caused a faux pas. Oh. Alright, I got a piece of pipe. Get some renting implements from the guard. Drop some plans. Okay. I want to write out a confession. Shave some time off your sentence. The mighty walls of this bastion are so escape-proof that I'd have no means to leave otherwise. Dip the quill into the bottle of ink. I'll not confess, I'll die first. This is like the most Monkey Island quest of all time. Note to Ralph. I gotta get more paper, okay. You said a lot. Confessing already? Wow, keep going. I assume this just summarizes the stuff I have. I have a pipe. If I see Professor Plum, he's done for. That's cute. What else can I combine with? Oh, inky paper. That's different. Damp, inky, sticky wad. Sure, this paper will come in handy. Oh, I can use the bottle separately. This is a really goofy quest. I really like when they do full-on Monkey Island. There's nothing else to find in the rubble here. Might look it up here in a second on the wiki. I don't have any hints, really. Inky papering. I'll use the ink bottle on the sharp rock outside. Wow, okay. I think I right-clicked on this thing earlier, but I didn't realize it was technically an interactable. I'll try to figure it out from there. Smashed bottle. Something less stupid. Let's just try to combine this with other things. Grind the broken bottle into the side of the accordion until a neat hole can be seen through the workings. Ah. No idea what we're using that for. I guess the hole goes with the pipe. Okay. Too thin to sit flush with the edges. The accordion was broken before you drilled a hole in it. Sticky paper. Oh, okay. Now I can use this to do something? Yeah, I have no idea what I'm using this for. Vacuum pump? Okay. Okay, I wonder if there's another thing that I can interact with, because we had the sharp rock. Oh, perch rock. I didn't even see that. Oh, hello. Okay. I had to attract a seagull. Point the pipe at the seagull as a man can aim a homemade vacuum pump. Steady. What the fuck? What an animation. Okay, he used it to catch a seagull. This is insane. Okay, attracting Ralph's attention. Hilarious as that would no doubt be, you'd have to get another seagull, so it's not worth the effort. My god, that's incredible. You hear me? Read your lips. You're both off to solitary. You're firing seagulls near my head. The only person who can help. Captain's marks. Captain sworn the gentleman Mallard's compass. They'd never speak of this again and charge me with keeping the secret. I remember the oath. The marks of the captains that were there that black day. Captain Braindeath, Izzy Nobeard, Bill Teach, Brass Hand Harry, and One-Eyed Hector. Hector's dead. Is his bosun Frank alive? Okay. He's got the guest suite there, best room in the house. Alright, so I get to just leave and come back, I assume? Yeah, I do. It's funny. I guess I just, like, simply teleport out of here. Lose items and swim to Karamja. That's fine. Because I just lose this stuff. Alright, let me turn off this thing and I'll go try to talk to these people here. Brain Death, Bill Teach, Brass Hand Harry, Izzy No. I'll just do these in order, that's fine. Okay, talking to Captain Brain Death. Got all my stuff back. What about Rabbit Jack? Don't say the name. But first I have to do a task. I'm shocked. You guys marked someone they don't trust 100%. Get the barman and the rusty anchor to sell my rum and you'll have my mark. Rather eat a sack of gravel than stock my stuff. Make him think there's a demand for this stuff. What the fuck? Fake monocle. Fake beard. Oh, these are all different headgear items. Curly wig. Fake beard. So I'm gonna be a bunch of different customers, presumably. That's really funny. Good day to you. Ask about rum. Shut up, Braindeath's finest rum, please. Bar goes dead silent. Shut up, Braindeath's finest rum? So for you not looking at me like you're gonna kill me. Just like this stuff. Honest, do you like that drain cleaner? Did you order some? Not just for you. A few other people wanted it. 5, okay. Oh, really? This is incredibly goofy. We'll see this. I think this might be the Monkey Island-esque quest. I mean, it makes sense that it's pirate themed, but in a game that's already like a Monkey Island MMO, it's pretty crazy. Totally drunk with all these pathetic disguises. I'd have to be totally drunk. Okay, maybe I have to get him drunk. I'll have a drink, and you have one too. Oh, take off the disguise. Just keep doing it until it doesn't let me anymore. Yeah, it's the same as what I saw last time, so maybe we're good enough. Good day to you. A spot of brain death rum. Didn't think there was much demand. Finish my constitutional and come back to see if you have some later. Like they make you go outside every time. That's funny. Hello, Gov. You got any brain death rum? Core blimey, that's all 6s and 7s. Good day to you. Turn to later to see if you've stocked up. Should you be having any brain death rum today? I think this is the last one. Good day, mate. Oh, now I'm Australian. Stone the crows. I realized there was such a call for that swill. Ask about rum. Note here for Captain Brain Death. I'm gonna stock that dog dribble he sells. No one has a sense of taste or danger. Fabulous wealth on offer. You won't see me for dust. Alright, back to Brain Death. Got the slip for this guy. Alright, got a mark. And use up a lot of bank space. Hopefully I can finish this quest soon. Okay, next is Redbeard Frank, this guy. How about rocking out? Rabbit Jack, how do you know that name? Get your mark. Handed by mark without more proof. For the attack on the Harmony Monastery. Wait a second. Okay, that's not too bad. But since I'm here anyway to go talk to the monks on Harmony Island, I'm going to go ahead and progress the Bill Teach part of the quest too. Need your mark. Do an errand for me. Nothing too serious. Pirate in port called 50 Ships Mufasa. He's about as bad a pirate as you. Well, thanks. Idol of Many Heads, which is pretty much the only piece of treasure he hasn't lost. Get back to me, I'll give you my mark. Watch that be a big pain. Okay. I talked to Brother Tranquility here. How's your head feeling? Letter for Frank, okay. Letter to a friend about what happened. I don't know who this Rabbit Jack person is. Can't lie. Alright, thanks. Let me try to do this Bill Teach one while I'm here. Found this guy, he's got crutches, which is kind of cool. U-50 ship Mufasa? Meet the man who owns the Idol of Many Heads. It's a real honor. To join my crew? Yeah, where do I sign up? Welcome aboard. Huzzah! You have to hold your breath for a long time. It was on a ship I accidentally scuttled in a rum and lobster related accident of hilarious proportions. These guys have Dragon Tooth Island. I have to go wash my hair. Go diving for it to get it back. Okay. Next, there's a place for me to dive over here. There we go. You like all the underwater stuff they do in RS3 after doing Recipe for Disaster. They get some use out of it, it feels like. I don't know what I'm looking for here. I guess I'm doing something on this boat. Lobsters. Here, maybe? Broken and rotten wooden planks and the silt tree to dig through. You need something to lever them out of the way. Chest is locked. Okay. Well, let me swim around and see what I find. Oh, that was weird. There was a Karamthulu, like a little squid. I just noticed that I went to click on it, and by the time I hit start recording, I'd already grabbed it. You catch the Karamthulu and take the key it's holding. Okay. Pick it up in the chest now, presumably. A crowbar. Okay, sure. Crowbar. All right. Got it. Fabulous. Turn that in. All right, talking to Bill Teach. I'm going to see if there's anyone else in Mostly Harmless, since it's kind of a pain to come back here constantly. Rocking out. I have the head of the heads. Right here. All right, no problem. Okay, yeah. Brass Hand Harry is in Mostly Harmless. I'll try to find him here. Oh, he was up here the whole time. He has a cool new model, too. Like, Brass Hand Harry has a cool new model, but, 50 Ships Mufasa doesn't. Must come up in a later pirate quest. Teach says you're a good pirate. Friend of Mr. Teach is a friend of mine. Don't say that name around me again. Put my palm on a piece of paper, but Smith is behind on spares. I want to ruin this one. I can't hear you with a hammer. So make him a new hand just to sign the paper. That's really funny. Hammer and 2 rolls of bronze wire. Okay. It's really funny. Oh, one of these. Okay, it'll take me a second. Like, this is one of my least favorite formats of puzzle. They basically stopped doing them in old school. I wonder if they keep happening in the RS3 puzzles for a while. Looks like this should be right, but... Oh, gave it to me. Okay, somewhat forgiving. I appreciate that. Here's the hand. Paper I use hand on ink pad. Use inky hand on paper. Alright, no problem. We'll go finish up Redbeard Frank, and then we'll go to the Brimhaven Agility Arena for the next step. Rocking out. Hate butts, and I cannot lie. Tranquility Fellow says he did not see him with his own eyes. Need better proof than this. Tranquility, Captain Donnie. Wait a second, a plan occurs to me. Okay. Cunning plan involving a pirate costume, a drunken zombie, and a side order of sneaky shenanigans. Okay, so I guess we're going back to Brain Death Island. Donnie on Brain Death, okay. I guess a lot of this quest, if you're doing it really efficiently, you can just do all the steps at the same time, but unfortunately I did everything with Brain Death first. Not a huge issue, I have a lot of teleports and stuff. Alright, where is Donnie? I actually have no idea. He might be outside somewhere. That's right, he's the zombie. Captain Donnie. Fish me out the ocean. You see the order so I can help him pull my weight. Can't read the bottom half. A little damp, we were coming ashore. Carve them into Luke's leg. How do you accidentally carve several lines of text into someone's leg? A long story. Drinking rubbing alcohol mixed with gunpowder and cinnamon. On that note, I leave. So where's Luke? I don't think I ever paid attention to 50% Luke, that he's like mostly peg leg. That's really funny. You alright? Who goes there? I guess that's why he's 50% Luke. Body happens to be 50% wood does not mean I'm heartless. Got a bag of them here. Pass. Stretcher than an albatross. I'll skip forward a bit. Luke's Reef. I'm excited. I'm imagining old school is going to do a whole bunch of pirate stuff. It's a natural way to do the sailing skill when it comes out. The other 50% reef. Witchwood planks. Special magical wood from a now extinct tree. That must be very valuable. They didn't tell me about how to get the thing on his leg. What's going on here? No, Mr. Luke, I expect you to die. Captain would have whittled me down to toothpicks. Mime? Ah, he doesn't say anything about it. Says it's on his leg. I guess the quest said I needed... That's weird because I do check the wiki for required items and it said that I needed a charcoal? Maybe it's that? You wrap the plans around his leg and make a rubbing. Okay. What? Take a rubbing of my leg? How dare you suggest such a thing? Oh, my nose on it. I have allergies. For a skin condition. Hydroendocardiospatulitis syndrome. I was lamenting my allergies, hoping to find someplace private to apply my charcoal, and I happened to trip over. There was nothing to steady myself on. Both my hands happened to grab your leg in a rubbing motion. Look, sorry, okay. That's funny. We should be good here, I think. That's the Devil's Mark, alright. Okay, so I think there's just the guy on Brimhaven left. Yeah, that seems it. Alright, Izzy No Beard, rocking out. Speak to young Ralph. What's happened? Rabbit Jack's made it. Don't say his name. Albatross. Form a task for me. In the customs prison, yes. Stay in the cell with no back wall. That's how you're talking to me now. My friend wanted the fish, died in the prison, stored her belongings there. It's funny. Wanda. Have my mark. So a set of lockpicks in the mattress. Oh. Because I haven't really been thinking about what skills are featured in this quest so far. I think it gives... Let's see. Okay, so the thieving is probably this lockpick. The smithing is probably putting the hand back together, which is really funny. Agility maybe was swimming? How did you escape? Awesome, daring, and courage. Search the bed. Open the door. This is the you need to fight people without any gear. Okay. Whenever they have you fight without gear, it feels just like old school. Be fine here. Mithril Scimitar. I don't get to keep that. And I equip a weapon and dies instantly. Okay. Oh, they also dropped a customs hat. Okay. So I'm looking for Wanda's cell here somewhere. Oh, there's a bunch of cabinets here. Okay. Need to get some evidence. Come in. Oh, it's kind of cool having the portrait through the grate there. Personal effects of Wanda the fish. Tragic case of food poisoning. You have the file number. Alright, check these. Oh, there's some funny files here. Mow the stooge. Nothing interesting happens. One of the biggest moles in the world ever. Pictures of the chief's wife. Emu the emo. Nords, 10 cases of. Early the stooge. Dr. Very Strange Love. Ash the Loudmouth Braggart. Burglars Without Prejudice. Gloomy the Cheerful. Henry the Psychotic Portrait Painter. Imps with Crossbows. Jason the Malevolent. Yellow-clad Kings Only. Larry the Stooge. 67 Assyrian Assassins. You the Winged Serpent. Really Small Criminals. T the Pitier. Z files. Do not open. Yobs, Slobs, and Mobs. I was really expecting to see it in one of these, unless if these count separately. The Bongo. Vincent the Price. Wanda the Fish. Wow, it happened to be the very last one. Or they make you check all of them. Hi. Personal effects of Wanda the Fish. Okay, so I think I can just leave now. Okay, talk to Cat Mizzy, rocking out. Okay, so I should have all the marks now. What do they want me to do? I guess, how do I get the marks onto the island if I have to deposit everything? Okay, I'm here with all the marks. Let me see what happens. A folder or something? Oh, okay. Wrote out a confession of evidence of the many, many crimes I think your superiors will want to see. Stuff the marks in the folder. Okay. I guess I'll have to like break out again and get the file on myself. That makes sense. Kill these guys again. Or kill one of them at least. Okay, back up here presumably to get my file. They set that up pretty well. So file on Marstead, please. Oh, that's nice. They don't make me search for it. Okay, so presumably I just have to show that to the guy down here. I do have the captain's marks. Here they are. Rabbitjack's the captain of the Scourge. Black-hearted one and made no mistake. Greedy for power and booty. Sought to take over mostly harmless with his cronies. Named his ship the Albatross. Be a curse upon us all. The customs office we had a bit of an accord with turned against us, hunted us down like dogs. Did the mad dog down and put him down. Cursed archipelago. Wicked magics and evil spirits. Oh, cutscene. Well, Rabbit Jack's not coming back with that model. Maybe he comes back as a ghost with the fancy model. That character, Dizzy No Beard's still around. Did you say? Flog him anyway. Cool. Whoa. The health bar. Break my body. My will is a fist and it will choke you yet. The albatross around your necks. This is a really cool cutscene, actually. Never found the body. Oh, nice. No members of the Customs Exit Office were seriously harmed during the making of this quest. Support your local customs agents. Several members of the Rock Island Guard did develop serious stomach aches. Love that they do this bit again with the kitties. The rest respawned in Lumbridge. Representative of the fish community declined to comment. It's really funny. Alright, rocking out, complete. Cool quest. Ability to catch pirate implings, okay. No, also I don't have to use the Book of Piracy anymore. That's really convenient to get rid of that. Raise an XX parrot. Rockin' Out is an extremely silly Monkey Island style quest. A point that I missed in my old school RuneScape video essay that I'm definitely going to talk about in the RS3 video essay is that in addition to being an idle game, this is also a Monkey Island game when it comes to questing. And Rockin' Out is the perfect example of that. It is a new quest in the pirate quest line, which is perfect for Monkey Island. The quest is following up on who is Rabid Jack? What happened with Rabid Jack? This doesn't get answered in old school RuneScape. We haven't had any new pirate quests there. I imagine they're all going to get answered as part of the release of the sailing skill. At least that's how I would do it. So you find out that it's cursed to talk about Rabid Jack, and if you want to hear about it, you have to hear from a guy called Ralph, who's kept in a prison called the Rock, like Alcatraz. So you turn yourself in, you pretend to be a pirate, you confess to your crimes, you get taken to the Rock. It's very funny because your cell has a gaping hole behind it, so you can just leave whenever you feel like it. But when you're trying to talk to Ralph, you have problems doing so because he's deaf. So let me see if I can get this right. You have to find an accordion that's laying outside and then ask a guard for an ink quill and a paper to write your confession on. You have to dip the entire paper in the ink so that it's sticky. Then you have to rap on the pipes nearby in order to get a nearby prisoner to rap on the pipe so hard that it breaks a piece of the pipe off. You have to break the ink bottle on a sharp rock outside. Then you use the broken bottle to make a hole in the side of the accordion, which you then put the pipe into, and then you use the inky paper to seal the pipe in so that it's flush. Then you have to use a cup that's in your room to annoy the jail cell guards by ringing it against your cell so that they throw soup on you. And then you put your soupy shirt on a rock outside to attract a seagull, and you suck the seagull into the accordion because now it's like a vacuum pump. And then you release the seagull into Ralph's cell and get his attention. I decided to summarize that entire puzzle because that's the goofiest part of it. The rest of it involves you doing some mini games for some of the other pirates in order to get information about Rabid Jack. It turns out all the other pirates turned on Rabid Jack because he was a bad guy, but he cursed all of them and fell into the water and his body was never found. So I'm sure we're going to find out more about him in the future. But very fun, very goofy Monkey Island style quest. I had a great time with it. Okay, that concludes the episode. Only did one quest in this episode, but it was a really long one, so I should be able to fit a few more into the next one. I haven't been able to catch up on a lot of my real-life work, so I'd like to go back to doing the once-per-week cadence starting next week. I'm not sure how long I can keep that up, but it should be sustainable, I think. I might try to fit in a couple 2-hour episodes to make up for the long delay in between them. I want to make sure that I can complete this series before episode 100, and I think my calculation is that I have to do between 1 and 3 quests per episode, on average like 2.5 quests per episode. So having a couple longer episodes would make that more achievable for me. Thanks for supporting the series by giving it a watch. Hope to see you next week if I can pull it off. Bye, everybody.